What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. Today we're going to be talking about the progression system in FC26 clubs, specifically the levels. So guys, this is the first time ever where EA did not give us all the levels all at once from the release of the game. We're going to be almost 5 months into the game this month once we get to the, February 19th and the 20th. So guys, we've gotten 3 sets of new level already. The first one, let's switch over to the desktop. So we got this ready to go. The first increase, guys, was back in October, was from level 50 to 60, and it gave us one extra playstyle slot, a regular one, which was the 4th one. In December, we had the second update, the second level increase, which was from level 60 to 75, and that one was the biggest one so far, 15 levels. It gave us an extra playstyle slot, which gave us 5 regular playstyle slots. And for the very first time ever, it gave us a third playstyle plus, a signature playstyle plus from that archetype. And now, guys, the most recent one was the one from last week. So it's been officially 1 week now, guys, since we got the new levels, the 5 new levels, which goes from level 75 to level 80. And guys, there was a lot of people complaining about that we only got 5 new levels. Let's switch over to the in-game really quick. And, guys, there's 2 sides to it, On one side, I can see why EA only added 5 brand new levels. Because think about it, guys. A lot of people just got the game a couple weeks ago, either for the holidays or because it was on discount. So they want to give those people a chance to, even if they don't get max level, but they want them to get a chance to get close as possible to a max level. Then on the other hand, you have people that have been waiting 2 months for new levels, and they only got 5 new levels. So, there's always 2 sides to it, why EA only gave us 5 brand new levels. And guys, if we look at, we'll look at this build, because this is not going to be the build we're going to be posting, but the builds already, guys, at level 80 are looking insane. Actually, we'll look at the finisher because we already posted this. Look at the finisher. Guys, these builds are looking insane already at level 80. And last month, we made a video actually talking about, how good the builds already are at level 75. 5 levels later, and guys, some of these stats are looking insane. I know some of you guys and some of your builds already have 99 stats, which, again, we made a separate video talking about 99 stats. But you guys can see, guys, at levels 80 right now, this build is way better than the striker build I made last year when we had 120 levels, which is insane, guys. So how EA is doing this, guys, so far, they've done it almost every season. Almost every season we've gotten a new level besides one season. Last season in January, we didn't get a new level. We got it on the very last day of the season, so I'm not going to count that. But I also wanted to see what people were saying about the new levels. And so we're going to go over to the desktop again. And this time we're going to go on Reddit to see how people are feeling about being level 80. And, just like this year's system of level, guys. And there's always 2 sides to everything, guys. So try not to be close-minded. And let's see what people on Reddit are saying about, the new levels that we got in the level system this year so far. So this person has played 90 hours so far since the game was released. And he just hit level 75 last week. So he literally hit level 75 the day of the new levels that came out. He wants to play in different positions. But if things continue like this, I'll never be able to play anything else from the position I chose originally. Now, that's one of the bad things about the archetypes system this year, guys, that if you didn't pick the proper archetype or the archetype you thought was going to be very good later on in the game cycle, you're kind of screwed over. And obviously, there's no way to know which one was going to be really good according to the levels, because some archetypes did get kind of hurt when they dropped the 3rd playstyle plus back in December. They're doing this because they know grown men like me will become desperate and will either quit the game or resort to buying their stupid currency to keep up with this BS grind. And that's the thing, guys. To level up these archetypes, they're hard, guys. They're not easy at all. This is someone that has maxed out all the archetypes and spent a lot of hours on this game. But the majority of you guys, and I said it in another video, majority of you guys will never hit level 80 or max level. We don't really know what the max level will be, guys. But I do predict it's going to be higher than or it could be around 120 from last year. Bring back the old system where your character could play any position and retain its current level. See, now I don't think EA is going to bring back that old system, guys, because EA is going to be making a lot of money this year and in the future in clubs with the consumables that they that they brought out this year. Let's keep seeing. Level cap rise is fine. The issue is the actual club's content available. More competition outside of Club Rush needed for competitive players to grind. Now, I think what he means by that is, I know there's 11v11 competitive, but a lot of people don't want to do those. A lot of people just want to do like in-game stuff. That's not what he meant by that. He meant like how 2K, there's Rec, The Park, Theater, Proving Grounds, and FIFA is just Rush and Divisions. Yeah, that's another video for another day. It gets boring. Level 60 required every archetype to have a quote-unquote weakness or a jack of trades, master of none. Builds now are easy to make and it loses some fun. But bad players just want higher and higher levels. But how high is too high? This is a good question. How high is too high? It goes back to that point, guys. At level 80, these builds are already insane. Some people want 99 pros. I think about 84 overall pros make the game the most fun and balanced. So you guys can see, guys, you know, some people like the new levels. Some people don't care. If you don't feel good enough at level 70 to 80, then that's the actual problem. Skill issue. So, yeah, guys, you guys can see, you know, we have a little mix of everything regarding these new levels. Also, guys, when can we expect the next level increase? Well, I think it's going to be in March, guys, for the spring update. Last year, in March 10th, we got the first ever level cap increase in clubs, which gave us 120 levels. That's why I think this year, the max level, like the last level increase, will probably be around 120-ish. I definitely think it's going to be higher than level 100. Now, guys, let's go over to the poll. I did ask, do you like the progression system? I should have been a little bit more clear. By progression system, I meant like leveling system. But let's see what people said. So we had around 1,600K votes. 32% said yes. 68% said no. They do not like the progression system. So let's sort these comments out by the top one. Let's see what Carlito Michelle said. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Shit, FC25 had a nice system. Get to max level and make builds/loadouts. You can even reset and test without having to grind reset tokens. Yeah, we mentioned this so many times, guys. I think that was a really dumb idea by EA, adding reset and having to pay to reset your archetypes. And then, you know, having the max level right from the start, that's super 50-50, man. Some people like it, some people don't, and I completely understand it. I completely understand both sides. You know, some people just want to be able to take their time to max out the level and not having to worry about the next update and falling behind because, like I said, guys, majority of you guys will probably never get to the max level because there's always new levels coming into the game. And then there's that small percentage where you will be max level. Let's see. I like archetypes, but I prefer presets. See, I should have been a little bit more clear on the question. Let's see which other comments have a lot of thumbs up. Bring back FIFA 23. Forget these crappy playstyles and back the system will allows more skills into the game. No, this ain't an MMO. Too much of a grind. The fan base of this game is obsessed with making everything a grind, so there is quote unquote more to do. If this game is actually good, it doesn't need that. Same thing with Ultimate Team. That's a very interesting take. That is kind of true, guys. But the thing about this game mode is, I'm not saying it relies on a grind, but like I said, there's always that other side of it, man, where like, you know, there's people that don't want to grind a lot, and I understand, man. Some of you guys have work, job, and all that stuff, and then there's the other side that this is the only game they play, this is the only game mode they play, so they don't mind the grind and the levels. Guys, I want to know your opinion on this, guys. There's no right or wrong answers. There really isn't, because there's always two sides to everything. About the leveling this year, do you like the way EA did it? Do you think it's too slow? Do you think it's too fast, the leveling system? It's only been a week since we got the new levels, which was only 5 more levels. Like I said, we can expect the new levels in March for the spring update. Who knows how many levels they're going to add, guys. And now we really don't know because EA threw a curveball at everyone when they just added 5 new levels. A lot of people were expecting them to add 25 more levels, which I knew that wasn't going to happen. It's still too early on to the game. But let me know your opinions, guys. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.